guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this video, you probably want to know, are you likely to make millions buying Dogecoin in 2024? Now, that of course is going to be very subjective to your personal circumstance, and this is right. And don't worry, I am going to answer the question for you all, and I'm also going to give you 5 pros to actually purchasing Dogecoin in this video. But before I get started, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and as always click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates and much more. Now let's get straight into it. Now I said in a previous video, I expect, and I'm over 80% confident about this, again in my own personal opinion, that Dogecoin is likely to hit $1 in the next bull cycle, right? And again, I suggest you all go and watch that video. I posted it last week. It gives you all the reasons step by step on why I believe we'll hit $1. But up to that $1 target is actually only 1,549%. So unless you're planning to purchase Dogecoin with over $70,000, $80,000, $100,000, then unfortunately it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to turn $1,000 into $1 million, etc. Similar, you know, in those scenarios that we saw in early 2020 and 2021, when you could have bought, Bitcoin for pennies, and obviously resulted in 20,000 plus percentage points gains and more. So those days are gone. But let's just say you had $1,000 and you're looking at a potential 15x from where we currently are now. Is it still worth buying if you're not going to make millions? Because you're probably saying, sure, do I buy Dogecoin or do I buy this other meme coin? Now, the first reason I would give why I would still buy Dogecoin instead of any other meme coin or any other highly speculative coin is because of the reduced risk, right? At the end of the day, 1,500% is still better than 0%. It's still better than a loss. It's still better than 100%, right? So if I put in 1,000 now, I'm potentially expecting 15k plus in the next bull cycle, if of course price hits that target of $1. So generally speaking, Dogecoin right now will be lower risk than any other meme coin out there or any other highly speculative coin, just because it has more time in the market. It's being, spoken about by well-established people like Elon Musk and, other mainstream, institutions, etc., accepting Dogecoin as payment and more, right? And of course, it's long time in the market, which I'm going to speak about, a bit shortly. So it's just lower risk overall, right? There are coins where you could try and capture a 10,000, 16,000, 20,000%, but again, it will take more effort and more time and more research to be able to find those particular gems, right? That's the first reason. Now, number 2 is quite simple. Dogecoin is more established, right? So all these other projects that are popping up out of nowhere, these other meme coins that are popping up out of nowhere, there's no guarantee that they're going to do well in the next bull cycle. There's no guarantee that they're going to survive the next bull cycle. And remember, Dogecoin represents the majority of the meme coin market cap space. So for example, Dogecoin is a 8th ranked coin with an $8.5 billion market cap. The only meme coin that comes second to this is Shiba Inu with a $4 billion market cap, right? So if I'm not picking Shiba Inu over Dogecoin, then personally, I'm not picking any other coin to speculate on, right? So that's something maybe to consider. Now, third would be, as I mentioned before, just a longer track record. I think a lot of people have been in this space for quite some time. Therefore, the community is very, very strong. There's an established community. I've always said with meme coins, they start as a joke, but those communities ultimately issue a serious utility for the project in the long run. And I think that's what we're seeing with Dogecoin, and that's what we've seen with the full wild scale adoption of Dogecoin, which has now become, let's just face it, a real heavy hitting name in the overall cryptocurrency market as it relates to the mainstream media and obviously the mainstream, right? So that's another one. And then fourth would be again moderate speculation. While both a potential 10,000% gain or more is highly ambitious, etc., and it sounds more exciting, but we also have to look at how realistic it would be to achieve that with any other meme coin in the market as it stands, right? It's hard to predict these things. It's hard to capture those actual moves. So as well as exciting as it may sound, it's just very unlikely. Whereas Dogecoin right now will be moderate speculation. It's not exactly a wild risk, in my personal opinion. Again, some may argue that it's still a massive, massive risk, but as a household name and all the reasons that I've just mentioned before, I would consider this moderate speculation. And last but not least, just reduced and anxiety. If you're somebody that's happy with a 10x, 15x, and happy to walk off into the sunset, then I personally would still be looking at Dogecoin, even though $1,000 are very unlikely to make you a millionaire in the next cycle buying Dogecoin, but at least the anxiety would be reduced. At least you don't have to worry about the coin going to zero or disappearing. At least you don't have to worry about rug pulls, etc. Right? So a lot of that is, it's obviously an advantage. Now, obviously, with all those advantages, that is what represents the lower percentage gain, right? Technically, the more speculative it is, the more obscure the coin is, the newer the coin is, the less track record the coin has, the less time the coin has in the market. That's obviously, the actual percentage gains itself is inherent in the risk, which is why, it was easy to capture the percentage gains that we saw in the last cycle. But this cycle, which I'm calling the last cycle for retail traders to really transform and change their lives forever, after this cycle, I don't see the gains being this good again. So I would be happy with a 15x on Dogecoin. And I guess believe it or not, a lot of the heavy hitters in the cryptocurrency market, a lot of the people that have been in this for quite some time are actually feeling comfortable saying, you know what, I'm happy to put 50,000 in this, 100K in this, and potentially capture a 15, a 10x and make a mil in the next cycle, right? I'm speaking to people, and this is what some people are doing. Now, of course, everybody's circumstances are going to be different. The people that are doing that are already people that have made money in this space. They're only utilizing profits. So it's a win-win situation for them, right? So if that, for whatever reason, Dogecoin did go to zero and they lost that 100K, it wouldn't matter to them because they've already have a portfolio built out. They already have a game plan. They don't really, it wouldn't, break their bank. It wouldn't break their portfolio if that were to occur. However, if you are someone that's new to the cryptocurrency space and try to take out a mortgage on your house or try to borrow 100K just to do something like this, it could end terribly wrong for you, right? So do keep this in mind. And before we wrap up the video, if you want to learn about the cryptocurrency more in depth, you want to be a part of a community that is scooping up the next 100x, 1000x gems based on our own personal research, and now would be a good time to join our Crypto Crew Premium channel. The link is in my description, and we're actually going to be focusing on what is historically the most profitable month in the cryptocurrency market dating back 10 years, and that is October. So get ready for that. I'll see you all in Crypto Crew Premium. The link is in my description, but at the least, join the free Telegram group and make sure you subscribe. Until next update, seize the day.